It's a yarn haul, people. Come on!
3, 2, 1!
You guys, I'm so excited. I have new yarn. And I've actually had it sitting, on the other side of my table for like over a week. It was the hardest thing to not touch that bag. Don't look at that bag because I had those appointments that I had to get finished up first. And so I had to focus on that. And then I had to focus on, finishing my other videos because I can't remember them all now, but I know I did one about the, let's hook up, about the hooks. I wanted to get that one out. And then I don't know I was working on like 1 or 2 other vlogs, and I knew if I didn't finish what I was doing and I opened that yarn, it would be all over. I know that about myself. Squirrel, and I'm all over the place. But today is finally here, and I'm just so excited to show you my new yarn. I haven't had any yarn for so long, and so yay! But it literally sat in Kentucky for 8 days. And then all of a sudden they were like, oh, oops. And they stuck a different label on it and another label, and then, it finally got here. It's because I prefer to order my yarn if I can, and if I can afford it. I prefer to buy it overseas because I don't like giving these American oligarchs my money, quite honestly. I would rather give my money to let's see, okay. I would rather give my money to a foreign oligarch that's not trying to blow up our democracy. So I wait a few extra days to get what I want, you know what I mean? And so, it's no big deal. I can wait. I mean, what am I doing? Ooh, I better be careful. Ooh! I thought I was cutting on the inside, on the, between the bags. No, look, I almost cut my yarn. Ooh! So we're going to be talking today about Hobbii. Is it Hobbii or Hobbii? I know it's not Hobby. That's American. Get that out of your mouth. It's not Hobby. Pronounce it the way. Hobbii. Hobbii. You guys. So exciting. Look it. Oh, oh. I literally have goosebumps over my entire body. I know. That's sick and wrong. But look. Look at. Oh my God. Okay. So, I have my laptop here because why? I'm getting good at that. Hang on. Because these originally cost $28. $28 each. Yes. And I got them for $15.96 each. What is that? I don't know. 60% off. But anyway, I love it. These are 65% wool and 35% acrylic. So I'm going to love that. And 200-gram ball. And it's 510 meters or 558 yards. So approximately 5.5 football fields. We like that. And this looks like, it doesn't say, or I'm not seeing it because, I'm blind in one eye and can't see out of the other. Oh, duh. There it is. This says it's a 4 medium, and I don't know, it could be. Now, I pulled up my laptop because I don't know if this is going to say what the colors are. Nope, just the number. So I'm going to be able to tell you what each one is. And so now this one is colorway number 6. And that is, oh, and did I tell you what this was? This is the Manaya, and all of the colors are so beautiful. They're stunning. And I have a project in mind for this, but you'll have to wait for another video for that one. Ha! So anyway, this is colorway number 6, and so it has teal, blue, purple, and plum. Teal, blue, purple, and plum. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. And I got one of these. And let's see. This one. Look at that. Look at right here. Right here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this one is colorway 7, and that is tangerine, red, purple, and pink. I mean, I'm so excited. So excited. Look. Okay. All right. Now, this one is number 10. Look at these scrumptious colors. You can just down in through there. Look. This one is colorway number 10. And this has cerise, blue, yellow, and green. And I got one of these. And this one, oh, wow. Look. My goodness. Stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Okay, this one is colorway. Oh, of course, this tag's a little bit different. Let me see here. I'll find it. Okay, I got it. This was tough. Okay, so this one is colorway number 2. It just looks so much different than the picture. I was thrown a little bit, but I understand why it's different than the picture, so we're good. So this one here, look. Okay, so this one is colorway number 2, curry and blue, olive green, and saffron. Isn't that stunning? My goodness. And I have 2 of these. That's why I was confused. Look how different they look depending on how it was, you know, wound on the roll. Your ball can look so different. So I was a little confused, but I get it now. And one more colorway. And this one is ochre, brownie, turquoise, and dark blue. Look at it. What's down in there? Look at that. Look at it. Look at that. Look at all those layers. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. So pretty. And I have 2 of those and a visitor. Well, hello. I love you too. I know, but it's not dinner time yet. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Oh my goodness. Really? Hang on. It's break time. See right there? Good boy? Are you my good boy? Okay, hang on. Okay, so he didn't need anything. He just wanted some love, so he's laying right over there in front of the window with me, so good boy. You gotta wait though, it's not dinner time yet. You gotta wait. So anyway, you guys, that is my order and I am so excited. Okay, so it's future me. I was so excited when I was talking about the yarn that I left out some pertinent information that I picked up on during the editing process. So I wanted to give you just a little bit more information. So I ended up getting 7 total balls of that Manaya from Hobbii, and I ended up paying $148.36, and I do believe it was like 65% off, which is amazing. And I only had to pay taxes and tariffs of $13.19, so that was good. Now, a couple of things I forgot to say about the yarn. First off, it's kind of more of like a roving yarn, I thought. So I went back to the website, and I want to read this to you because it's very interesting, and it's very important information to know if you're planning on, you know, making stuff with it, you know, because that's what we do. So anyway, it says Manaya is a single ply yarn, which means it's not spun from several strands. Like that loops and threads I'm working on right now, it's just all like 6 threads wound together. A nightmare to work with, but pretty. So yes, so this is single ply and not made from several strands. It says the rustic structure is reminiscent of hand-spun yarn with natural variation and yarn thickness. Yes, and it does do that. Some of the strands look like more of a 2 or 3 weight, and some strands look more 3, and some strands definitely look, you know, closer to 4. So it roves, but I love working with a roving yarn, especially for the project I have in mind. It also says, with single ply yarn, you get nice softness and incredible colors. Yes, please. It also means, now this is important, it also means that the yarn may feel loose and not as strong as other yarns. However, the feeling disappears completely once it's worked up, and it will be just as resistant to wear and tear as other plied yarns. So that's good. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you that. And one of the yarns has a different hook size requirement, which is interesting, but I don't think it will affect my project. I don't think it will. But this colorway number 2, this one, it says it recommends a size 5mm hook. All of these other ones, all of these say 6. So I don't know, maybe. I don't know if it'll matter for the project that I'm working on. But so yeah, anyway, I wanted to come back and give you a little bit more information on that because it's important that you know that it's kind of like a roving yarn. It's important that you know that it is a single ply and, you know, not multiple plies. And it's important that you know that it will look looser and feel looser, but once it's all woven together, it will be quite strong. So, all right, back to the regularly scheduled programming. I am so excited. This yarn right here is going to be my new story to replace that dang granny blanket. But I have a new story coming online, and I can't wait to share with you guys what it is. And so I'm going to keep this one kind of short. I know. I was just so excited, and I wanted to show you all of my scrumptious yarns that I bought. And I'm just so excited. And I'm also proud of myself that I kept my hands off of it for like, 5 days. But then again, I'm that person, I can keep secrets. I have people that have told me secrets decades and decades ago, and I have never told anyone. And I still have some of my old employees still text me or reach out to me to tell me things, and because they know I won't repeat, I won't repeat their tea. I only talk about my tea. So anyway, you guys, I am so excited. So I'm still working on several different projects right now. Now I know how y'all end up with all of these whips, because I got some whips going on right now, and I don't care because I got new yarn, people. I got new yarn because I love yarn. And so I'm going to have a new project coming online, and so we're going to be discussing that in the next video, hopefully. And let's see, what else do I want to say, you guys? It's just all so stinking pretty. And you know what? I don't even know. I don't even know what I want to say. I will say this, though. I have some questions. Do you love yarn as much as I do? Do you? Are you neurodivergent? Are you autistic or ADHD or think you might be? Or do you just have neurodivergent tendencies? You're all welcome here. And I'm so happy that you're here with me, watching all of my little quirkiness and all of my little funny things that I do and go through, all for the love of yarn. And with that said, you guys, keep working on those projects and let me know what you're working on down in the comments, because I really want to know what you're working on and how it's going for you, and if you're loving it. Do you love it? Do you hate it? And with that said, you guys, I have to go plan my next new big story. So I will see you in my next video.